Hey guys, so I just wanted to give you a little quick update as to some of the things that I've been making for the past couple of weeks. So the first thing that I want to show you is just this commission that I had made, just finished last night. And these are needle felted critters, and if it would only, let's see right here. There you go. So this is Snoopy. And this is kind of like a female Snoopy, so her name is Belle. And these three are custom needle felted dogs. So here is a black lab. And here is a chocolate lab. And I think these labs are probably my favorites. They're so cute. They're round. They look sort of puppyish, so it's super cute. And then this last is a Chihuahua Terrier mix, and here's that. I didn't want to make him, because in the picture he didn't look completely black. He had like some brown highlights, so I mixed dark brown with black wool, and so you could see that it's not completely black. I still need to put some finish off this custom order with some colored bead attachments. So that was that. And then the next few items that I made are polymer clay. And I've been working on these for, I want to say about 2 weeks. Granted, it didn't take, well, yeah, it approximately took like about a week and a half from start to finish to complete these. And I made several sets of them. So let me just, there you go. And let me just move out a little bit. So these characters are from a relatively new cartoon on Nickelodeon called The Miraculous Ladybug, or like The Adventures of Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. And this cartoon, or these cartoon characters are kind of like, the cartoon itself is a joint venture between several animation studios between France, Korea, and Japan. And it just started showing in the US on Nickelodeon. I think like the first maybe 3 or 4 episodes are already out and could be viewed on their the nick.com website. But I think if you go searching around on Google a little bit more, you could probably see up to maybe episode 14 on Fandub or Fansub websites. So there's some, I kind of prefer their Korean and their French dubs rather than the English dubs. Not that the English dub isn't great on its own, but yeah. So this character is Cat Noir, and he's supposed to be kind of like this shy boy, like in the daytime, but in the nighttime, when he transforms into his alter ego, he's more kind of like a sly character, very flirty, and yeah, it's like a lot of fun seeing his character. And this is Ladybug. And in the daytime, she's very bubbly, she's very cute, but she's also very, very shy. And yeah, the great thing about this cartoon is the choreographed fighting styles. So it's a lot of hand-to-hand choreography fight styles. So it's a really good animation. I would highly recommend go ahead and watching it. The next item is this little monkey figurine that I made, and he is super light. While these were made with polymer clay like Fimo and Primo and Sculpey clay, so it's more dense, it has a weight to it. This one was made with Sculpey ultralight clay, and it's very, very light. Here's an example of some blocks that I already took out of the cover. It comes in a pink wrapping, and it's very, very light in weight. It has almost kind of like a papery feel to it when you touch it. And this is the type of clay that I used to work with a lot back in the day, like several years ago when I was doing polymer clay all the time, and I would just hand paint it with acrylic paint. So that was my go-to when I was working with polymer clay. So working with like Primo, Fimo, and Sculpey, those regular clays is a new experience for me. Learning the techniques of just purely using those clays and very little of the acrylic paint is really hard. It's really difficult. So with this, I use primarily the colored clay, so the red clay and like the flesh tone clay and the black clay, but I still needed to paint some portions of it, like the dots, the black spots, and this behind here was painted as well, and also the facial features had to be painted on. So yeah, for those who use purely just clay by itself, you're insane, because trying to get like pieces to be exactly proportional and like trying to maneuver using tools to like move around little pieces and making sure that it's symmetrical and all of that is so difficult. It's so hard. So yeah. So this guy was made just with the white ultralight Sculpey, and it's colored with chalk pastels. So it gives it kind of like a soft, feathery kind of look to it. It's not completely solid. Gives it almost like a bit of a watercolor kind of effect. And the stars and like the markings are gold acrylic, as well as the details, the facial features as well. And it's glossed, of course. All of these are glossed with Duraclear. And I really like him. He's super cute. He is inspired by some of the baby animals that the Little Mew makes. And so, yeah, super cute. And then the last items that I have made are also clay. Let me just try to take some out here. I made several of these as well. They're not up on my Etsy just yet. Only Ladybug, Cat Noir, and the monkey are in my Etsy shop right now, currently listed. But these are kind of like these bunny biscuits. So if you've been on Tumblr, and you may know of that one thread showing how to make like these bunny biscuits, or bunny kind of like a dough in the shape of a bunny, and I thought it was super cute, so I made little charms out of them. As to whether or not it's like the actual coloring, I think I could have made it a little bit darker. This was brushed on with chalk pastels. So in person you can probably see it a little bit better than through the camera, but it has a light dusting on the tips of the ears to show kind of like a little burnt effect, or a golden brown effect from the oven. And it was colored with very, very light yellow chalk pastels, and then a slightly darker orange pastel to give it a little bit more highlight, and then a brown, very light dusting of brown to give it kind of like a golden brown effect, as if it was like toasted on top. So to give it a little bit more accents, I had given them like wooden bead accents. So very cute. Yeah, so I made a lot of these. So that'll be up on my shop relatively soon. And that's essentially it for my craft update. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm thinking maybe every week, or maybe every 2 weeks, or every other week essentially, I might be doing small little video clips of just updating as to what I am doing currently in terms of craft making and things like that. So I hope you guys will look forward to seeing what I make in the future. I think my next project that I will be working on will be maybe Deadpool charms, since Deadpool is coming out. The movie's coming out sometime in February, I think like early February. So yeah, I have a few ideas of that and possibly some more Shibi charm ideas. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!